We are not even promised tomorrow anyway. You're not even promised tomorrow. So while you're waiting to live your life or do these things, it could be, your life could be gone tomorrow. I'm not saying that it will be. I'm not saying that, but it could be. Hello, welcome to the Life of T. If you are new or returning, thank you for joining me today, because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to click on this video. Today's video will be about how to get out of a funk when you're not where you want to be in life. We often get caught up with comparing our lives to others or having a certain timeline for our life, and if you haven't accomplished a certain thing by that time, you're feeling unaccomplished. I know this video is personal for me because it's something that I struggle with all the time. It's something currently actively that I've been struggling with over the past week or so. And yeah, I feel like we just get into our heads and get into the funk essentially when our lives are not measuring up to where we want it to be. Even if we've accomplished so many things, it's still not enough. And like I said, we get into our heads and kind of play, or our mind plays tricks on us, and I hate that. I hate that. I know as humans it's normal to, you know, get into your head about different things and compare your life and be like, oh, this is where I want to be and I'm not there yet. But there's so many things that we accomplish and we should be proud of already. But anyway, let's get into how you can get out of that funk. So first up, you have to allow yourself to feel that feeling. Don't go and get busy. Don't try to just cover your head and all of these things and, you know, fill up your schedule because you're trying not to think about those feelings. Don't mask it. You actually need to go through it and feel what you're feeling. A lot of the times we will cover things up and, you know, kind of focus, you're trying to put our focus on other things when really you're not dealing with the problems that's right there. You just sweep it under the rug. And I'll tell y'all something, anytime I've ever swept anything under the rug, I regretted it, because then it's just piling on, and that whatever's under that rug is going to get higher and higher, and now you dealing with a long list of other issues. So allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, and honestly, it will really help you in the future when you've accomplished whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, whatever goal or wherever you're trying to be in life by whatever time. It will make you appreciate the moment when you were down in the funk. It will make you realize, like, dang, I really thought that it was not going to look up for me. I really thought that this was the end of the world. This was it. And look at me now. So it's good to be able to compare where you were to, you know, where you'll be in the future. It may not be easy. It won't be easy, actually. But allow yourself to feel it. Even though it may seem very painful and, you know, like I said, you may feel like you may not get out of it. You have to go through it. What is the saying? I don't know the saying. You have to go through. It's a little saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Google it. But you need to go through that feeling to get to the other side. So next up, have a conversation with a close friend or a family member. Allow someone to be there for you so that you will be able to pour out those thoughts and feelings. Too many times we have so many tabs open in our heads, me included, like mine, always racing. So we have so many tabs open that it clouds our thoughts. It sends us down a rabbit hole and more confusion. All of these things in your head are just jumbled up. And sometimes talking to someone else can help. You be like, oh, this is not so bad after all. Or, oh, this is really a conversation that I needed. Sometimes we just need encouragement from other people. If you talk to that close family member or friend and they can show you all the things that you have accomplished and all the goals that you have, you know, checked off your list, and it's an eye-opener for you when someone on the outside is looking in and you're like, wow, you know, I am further than I thought that I was. You just need someone there to tell you that you're doing a great job, because sometimes it can be hard for us to see on our own, because of course we are going to be naturally harder on ourselves than anyone else, and sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing, but allow someone else to be there for you and give their insight. And of course, if you do need professional help, there is nothing wrong with having a therapist. Actually, I feel like we all need one. So if you're not comfortable with talking to a family or friend about whatever you're going through and you feel like it's turning into a depression, then most definitely seek professional help to get someone else to weigh in on your issues or whatever. Third thing, go do something fun for yourself. It's not like you're going to ignore the issue or the funk or the problem. It's simply saying, this will not consume me. So go do something fun, go do some self-care, maybe a little bit of retail therapy. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna solve all your problems. I'm not saying to be one of those people like, oh, at the slightest inconvenience or the slightest little bit of sadness, I'm going to swipe my card. That debit card, that credit card is not going to solve all of your problems. However, it's good to reward ourselves. Like I said, we're always hard on ourselves. And even when we're working hard, we feel like it's not enough. So it's good to go out and do something for yourself, because 9 times out of 10, you are working hard. You are putting in the work, but you're not seeing it. So it's good to reward yourself. For that moment, take your mind off of any pressing issues, because you deserve it. We all deserve a little bit of time to ourselves, whether we want to admit it or not. Like I said, you're probably working a lot harder than you even realize, and there's nothing wrong with just taking a breather. We just have our head down, working, but like I always say, do something for yourself. I say in my stories often, right before I'm getting ready to get off of them on Instagram, go do something for yourself for the week. It's not like you have to go out and splurge and, run up a check or whatever, but just little small things. We all deserve it. We work hard, play even harder, or don't do too much, but it's good to reward yourself. I'll never be like, oh, I'm not going to start enjoying life until I'm here. I'm not going to start doing this until I've made it. We are not even promised tomorrow anyway. You're not even promised tomorrow. So while you're waiting to live your life or do these things, it could be your life could be gone tomorrow. I'm not saying that it will be. I'm not saying that, but it could be. It could be gone tomorrow. So live your life now and enjoy it. And lastly, my fourth thing is go to God. I don't know what your religion is, but over here we believe in Christ, and I am a Christian believer. So I go to God for every single thing, for strength, for peace, for clarity. Every single thing that I need in life, he has always provided. Y'all, there was a time when I was not as active in my faith, and you definitely knew. You definitely knew, because I felt like my life was just in shambles, if you will. But I certainly will say that it is getting a lot better as I've strengthened my relationship with him over the past 2.5 years or so. Like, I literally feel so much better when I pray and when I talk to him. And in the beginning, of course, it feels awkward. You're like, what do I do? What do I say? Is he listening? What am I supposed to hear? Like, all of the things. But every single time, whether I'm going through a bad thing or something good, I go to him. Specifically when it's something good, because I don't want to always go to God just when I'm having an issue, but it will certainly help you when you are. So if you are in a funk, go to him. Ask God, please order my footsteps, and allow him to align those footsteps with the will that he has for your life. I promise you. Continue to say that over and over and over, and I feel like that will help you get out of a funk even quicker, because like, regardless of where I'm at right now, because I have faith in God, I know that my future already done, already spoken for. I already have these blessings, already claimed. I'm telling you. And I know that it's easier said than done, and it's like, oh, everybody says pray, everybody say trust in God and believe him and have faith. But no, for real, listen, it really is the best thing, but you have to believe it in your heart. You can't just go to him and like, God, I want to finish school by this year. God, I want that job that I've been begging for. Like, you have to believe, really believe that he will do the things that he say he would do. And that does not mean that he's going to do it the way you want him to. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because we be wanting everything to be like cookie cutter, like, I put this on my list, I need it exactly like this. Absolutely not. That's not how it works. He's going to present it to you, absolutely, but it's going to be the way that he wants it to be for your life. And in those moments, you have to also learn to still have gratitude, still be grateful for how it's presented. Even though it may not be the way that you want it to be, you still have to say, thank you, God, that you still provided a way, that you still did this thing for me, even though it's the way he wants it for your life. But guess what? The way he does it, the way he has things for you is far greater than what you could have ever came up with. And so just go to him. God, I know that I'm down in the dumps right now. I know that I feel like I'm not accomplished, but can you help me? Can you help me to see all of the things that I have at this moment? Can you help me to see everything that I've accomplished right now? And I feel like that will truly help you to live in this moment and not be so worried about your future. Listen, I'm preaching to the choir, I'm talking to myself really right now. But I am getting better though. Literally, like almost every day now for it's probably been about a month, a little bit longer, I've found gratitude in the things that God has already provided for me right now, and the things that he's allowed me to do. And it really does change your whole mindset, and it doesn't allow me to be in my head for too long, because I'm realizing this isn't getting me anywhere by continuing to be upset that I'm not where I want to be, and just really just being very appreciative of where I'm at. Alrighty, y'all, that is it for this video. I certainly hope that it did help somebody. This was literally right on time, because I'm telling y'all, I just went through this feeling last week. I don't know when this video is going to drop, but when y'all watch this, just know I recently went through this same exact thing. It's true that we pretty much all be going through the same things, just at different times, and I don't want someone to experience that for too long. I know we're all going to experience it, but I don't want someone to be so deep down into their funk that it just lasts forever. So I hope that this video does help someone and reaches the right people. Like I said, we all go through the same things, and just at different seasons of our lives. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bell so you'll know when I'm posting the next video. Thank y'all so much for all of your support, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.